Welcome back to the Venom Workshop. So today what I want to show you how to do is how to do a clutch adjustment on the X22R Max here. So all pretty well minor adjustments you can do from right here. If you find your clutch is grabbing too much, you can always go in. If you find it's grabbing too little, you can also go out, and this will adjust your clutch right here. But there is another adjustment, which is down here on the left side of the motor, right where my fingers are. There's an adjustment. You can move that in or out, that nut in or out. I'm gonna let the exhaust cool down. I just had this bike running, so I'm gonna let it cool down, and then I can actually show you. Actually, what I want to do is I'm gonna pull out another bike. It has the exact same motor. So I can show you what the clutch arm looks like. It's just a little bit more open than the X22R Max. So if we go over to the X22R, which has the exact same engine, the only thing that's different on this bike is it's not fuel injected. So it has a carb instead of a throttle body. But if we come down here to this side of the engine, this is your clutch arm right here. And right up here, you'll have some nuts. So what you want to do is, if you're getting not enough clutch, you're going to want to let this arm out a bit. So you would loosen off the two nuts back here and give a little bit more space, and then it would leave a little bit more. But when you do an adjustment down here on this side, the smallest minute adjustments mean a lot to this clutch arm. So if you turn that off a bit, and when you do that, you're going to be making yourself give thread this way. You're going to get more threads this way. So if you do that, you want to be very careful that you're not going too far. So a couple of turns means a lot down here. And then once you get that semi set to where you want it, you can always do your minute adjustment right here again. And that's how you do the clutch adjustment on the X22R or the X22R Max. Again, it's the same thing. This one you just can't see the arm because it's right there, and there's a fairing right here. But it's the same thing. If you look in there, you'll see the bolt all the way up there. It's the same setup as the X22R. And if you look on YouTube, I actually have a video on how to remove all these fairings here to get them out of your way. So that's it, guys. That's how you do the adjustment. And when you do it, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start your bike and put it in first gear. If it goes to jump forward, when you do that, just hit your kill switch, shut your bike off. You know that you've adjusted your clutch too much. If you release your handle and you get right to the end, and that's when the clutch finally releases, then you know that you've adjusted your clutch too much the other way. So it takes a little bit of playing with, but you play with it to where you want it to let out. I don't like my clutch grabbing right away. I like it to be about maybe a little before half the handle is out before my clutch grabs. But some people like to ride a little bit different, but that's the way I like my clutch setup. So once you do get it kind of where you want, then it's just, you can play with the adjustment right here and get it perfect. And that's it, guys. That's how you adjust the clutch on an X22R Max.